Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem!
Elliewood enters Santa Ruz only to be attacked by a strange group. In a desperate moment, he is rescued by, I don't know why that was giggle-worthy. Audette giggled.
A desperate group named OK Go. No. They're not desperate, I like them, shut up.
You just really want to talk about them and their stupid song with stupid Japan, stupid band, stupid. He is rescued by a childhood friend. Marquis Ostia's younger, handsomer brother, Hector. The assailant's leader reveals that an unknown party seeks Elliewood's head. Elliewood cannot help but think this is related to his father's disappearance. In search of more traces of his father's footsteps, Elliewood sets out for the castle of Lord Hellman, the Marquis of Santa Ruz. Tell me about your OK Go. You have until people start talking.
They're good. They made a newish song. I like it. And it's stuck in there, like in the brain.
To help people find it, the specific one, what is the name of the band that joined them for the song?
I can't remember. And people are talking now.
Bale. Thank you. Master Effidel! What is the meaning of this?
Peace, Lord Hellman. Whatever is wrong.
You said you were just going to frighten Elliewood. Your men almost killed him. My patience is at an end. I've decided I must tell Elliewood everything and apologize.
You would betray us?
I am tired of you and the Black Fang. Now, remove yourself from my castle. Your presence pains me.
Lord Hellman, is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
Nothing! Maybe a gentle hand job.
Well, in that case...
Actually, now that you mention... it.
In that case, you're no longer of any use.
What? Ugh. That was a really rough hand job. There's the castle, Elliewood. We have to speak with Lord Hellman.
That's not gonna happen, laddie!
You just saw the one word and you knew right away, didn't ya? Who are you?
Who am I? And boy, you'd better be to worry about yourself.
Do you want to try that one again?
Yes! Who am I? Ah, boy, you'd be better to worry about... Nope, can't do it. Fucking son of a bitch, these letters.
From the top.
Who am I? Ah, boy, you'd do better to worry about yourself.
All right.
You'll be worm's meat before much longer.
Yeah, thanks, sir. I think my axe will change your mind. Ugh.
Ha! The cub thinks he's a wolf. Does your bite match your bark? Tell you what, if you make it to the castle alive, we'll find out, eh?
I don't know, he's gotta get quieter as you go.
Oh.
He's pretty spry for such a heavily armored dude.
Yeah, he is.
Oh shoot, I've gotta be a guy. Because he talks to Matthew.
Got it.
Hey, you. Yeah, the new dog. Get this right or you're gone.
What does Guy sound like? Like Lindis, right?
Yeah, who speaks with a clear American English accent, apparently, according to me.
I know. I just got this job. I don't want to lose it. Of course, the smart thing to do would have been not to get involved with this ugly bunch. Gotta have gold if I want to eat, though. I was too picky before. If I think about the time I passed out in Kalen, ugh. Nothing funny about that. That man, what was his name? Matthew? If it hadn't been for him, I would have starved to death.
What are you mumbling about? Get over here now!
Yes, I'm coming. At least I've got work. You like my best attempt to try to sound like you, trying to sound like Lindis?
It is admirable, yes.
Nice to be working with you, Lark. As a journeyman knight of Foray, I'm here to serve Lord Eliwood, and you, Lark. I wait your command.
Like, your command!
Yeah.
Like, just one, though. I've got a nap later.
You beat me. Good job. All right, time to get to marching.
And exciting news! Bale has cleared us for 15-minute Fire Emblem episodes. Because this series is going to take approximately 150 episodes if we don't.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting, though. Oh my gosh, just...
Actually, Bale did a much more in-depth analysis trying to account for inflation, basically. Operating under the assumption that the further we get into the game, the longer each map will take. And that was actually based on the difference in time it took us to beat, I think, the 4th map compared to the 10th map of Lindis' chapters. So it was very thoughtfully put together, and I looked at the report, at the actual real report that was done, and went, yeah, we should beef these episodes up. I mean, that's it. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just because the episodes are longer doesn't mean that we have to talk less.
To go slowly.
All right. Oh, righty then.
There's something that I wanted to talk about more because we didn't get to really actually talk about it very much last time. Because there was a string of really bad rolls made by your characters. Do you remember? Like Eliwood missed, and then Rebecca missed, and then I think Hector missed.
All I remember about the last recording session was that I spent a lot of time like yelling. Really scared.
Well, there was a turning point where a bunch of misses happened all in a row.
Yeah.
And it cut me off. So it sounds... Fortunately, it was at a point where it broke what I was saying into a very, like, understandable chunk. But I didn't actually get to finish what I was talking about. And it was, turns.
Oh, yeah.
Turns in strategy games. Because we have Fire Emblem right in front of us. And in Fire Emblem, everybody on your side goes, and then everybody on the enemy side goes. And what makes that acceptable, what makes that work, is the inclusion of counterattacking. And I think that that's an important thing that might be easily overlooked. Like, that's one of the reasons why I was big into chess in late elementary school and most of middle school.
I want to do a poll to see who's surprised.
Okay, Bale, evidently you're super good at reports, so why did you use the hand axe, his least accurate weapon?
I was conducting a poll and multitasking, that's why.
Okay, well, you should probably try to get Rebecca to a more safe location, just in case. I mean, you can't leave her alone with both of those archers because she'll kill one and then get shot, and then the other one will come up and shoot her, probably for 6 damage, and she'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So, yeah, Bale, run the poll. Then what's the people good? See? There, now we have actual factual numbers.
That were not made up.
Right.
Yeah.
As a chess lover, I refuse to publish made-up numbers, fabricated figures. It doesn't work. It doesn't feel right.
Ooh, what's it gonna be?
While I was in middle school, I tried playing an alternate edition of chess online. I think it was... I can't remember what the designation was. But who is Oswin holding? Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one that's missing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a form of chess where you just move pieces. They still, I think, have to follow all of the usual rules, but there are no turns. You just deploy your pieces as quickly as you can manipulate them, right? And I tried it for one evening and just thought, this is a mess. And never tried it again. And I think a lot of that was because your pieces, they were still just chess pieces and they lacked the ability to defend themselves in any meaningful way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's an interesting game there, but it's just so weird. Even in a game like, say, StarCraft, your units can still stick up for themselves.
Yeah.
So if you leave, like, a zealot, like a Protoss zealot, off in one corner of the map, and he gets attacked by, like, a bunch of Zerglings, that's a much better deal because of the double.
Yeah.
So if you leave him off in the corner of the map, and then he gets attacked by a bunch of Zerglings, he'll still stick up for himself. Mm-hmm. And I believe, at least in StarCraft Brood War, which is what I'm familiar with, I believe a Zealot is designed to take out 2 Zerglings, assuming that they both have, like, similar levels of upgrading behind them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they both started at full health, or they all started at full health, I should say. Zerglings, have you ever played StarCraft at all?
No, I've heard you say all of the StarCraft words, though. So Protoss, Zergling... Terran, I know all of the
Yamato
words.
cannon, fire,
yeah, exactly,
probably.
Exactly.
Yes, well,
What is it, moving out? Etc.
Yeah, moving out, jobs finished.
Jobs finished, yes, jobs finished is what you say all the time.
Yeah. You know what, we should try and find some way to play that on the show, just so that way you can you can understand the jobs finished, because it means a lot to me.
I know. It's cool.
Jobs finished.
It's funny how we kind of collect sound bites as we go along in life.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they make up like so much meaning. So you have like jobs finished and now it's time to rest from Dexter's Lab.
Mm-hmm. You have one from Harry Potter, right?
Yes, mischief managed.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever you're done with something, it's like, But, you know, that's just an example of that particular category of stuff, but still, it's a funny thing that we collect. So I appreciate how much that means to you, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, really. Oh no! A bandit! I'm sorry.
I like how you panicked mostly after the everything had been resolved.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with, oh god, I don't even remember his fucking name because I took all of his weapons off and he's basically just like goes and flashes his leg out at people and goes, ooh, touch me. Marcus is like,
yeah.
Hey boys. And then like the bandit's like, oh, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill it dead. And Marcus is like,
Make sure you don't
I'm made of
aggravate.
metal.
Make sure you don't aggravate a guy before it's time.
I know, yeah. This is the danger zone. Right here, and here, and here.
So that's important. just to get a little more technical with the StarCraft thing, Zerglings are special. They are like the base unit. Like the smallest, cheapest unit, I think. Like the foot soldier of the Zerg faction. And they are unique in that whenever you pay and hatch for one, 2, I believe, identical twins come out. So you get 2 little friends for just 1 unit. And the Zealot, which is technically the Protoss equivalent, it's extra expensive compared to other, like, baseline units. But it is very powerful. That's sort of like the theme across they are very representative of their factions. Zerg, you get tons of them, and they're sort of cheap, and it's sort of hard to care about individuals, you know? And you just send them out, and they mess people up. And the Protoss, everything is a little more expensive, a little more sturdy. Protoss are cool because they have, I think, a health bar, and then I believe they also have a shield bar. And the shield, I think, regenerates, and the health does not. So it's funny because imagine an army of Spartans, but aliens.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love watching these guys try to, like, look at this bait here. He's the finest purple-haired bait that has ever lived.